Learn how to build a complete automated video production system using n8n AI models and JSON2Video that creates professional videos from spreadsheet data. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create an end-to-end automation that generates AI-powered videos automatically from content creation to YouTube upload, all without manual intervention. Check out the links in the description if you would like to get all the resources used to build this automation. Stick around till end of the video for a bonus tip. To start working with the template, first log into your n8n account. Once you are in the n8n canvas, click on this plus sign and select workflow option. Click on the three dots here and select import from file option. Navigate to the directory where you saved the template file. Select the template file and click on the open button. You can see the workflow has been imported. We are going to use a Google Sheet which has the video topics that we need to generate the video for. Here is the Google Sheet. Here is the main video idea. Then we have the caption column, and here we have channel style prompt column and character style prompt column. Then we have this production status column that has done for production and other values. Then we have the final output column, and we have the publishing status column that can have done or pending values, and here there is an error log column. You will need to populate these rows as per your niche. You can ask ChatGPT to give your video topics based on your niche. I will walk you through an example. You can make tweaks to it as per your requirements. Let us go to ChatGPT first. Here is the prompt that we have pasted. I will provide it in the resource section. You can adapt and modify as per your requirement. We need to select the topic first. Here I am saying old wise man giving life advice on motivation. Then count, which is number of ideas to generate. We have provided 5 here. Then what are your channel keywords? For example, here I mentioned how to succeed, lessons on life, analogies for life. Then we are saying generate table with following exact columns in this specific order. First is ID column, then video idea column, then the caption, and then the channel style prompt, character style prompt, then production status. Then we have specified certain rules ChatGPT needs to follow for generating the spreadsheet. Once you are satisfied with the prompt, click on enter and let ChatGPT do its magic. Here you can see it has generated 5 ideas as per our request. You can copy the data it has generated by clicking this copy button. Then you can open a new Google Sheet and then paste the table data here. Then you can format these columns. So now we have the spreadsheet ready. Make sure to upload the template into your Google Drive and update it with relevant topics. We will also use JSON2Video application to generate videos automatically. JSON2Video is a cloud-based API platform that lets you generate videos programmatically using a JSON script. You define everything: text, images, video clips, animations, voiceovers, subtitles, transitions, music inside a structured JSON file, and their system renders the final video. I have divided the entire workflow into different sections. First is the input topic and prompts section. Then we will call the JSON2Video video generation API, and then we will check the status of the video generation. Once the video is ready, we will upload it to YouTube. Let us start by looking at the schedule trigger node. This node automatically starts our workflow at regular intervals that we specify here. Here we have the trigger rules section where we can define when the workflow should trigger. Next is the Google Sheets node that fetches video ideas from our spreadsheet. Here in Credential, to connect with field, you will enter your Google credentials. If you did not already create the credential, you can refer to the link in the video description. In the resource field, we have sheet within document. In the operation field, we have selected get rows as we are fetching data from the Google Sheet. The document field contains the specific Google Sheet that we are working with. You can also click on this drop down box and then select your Google Sheet from this list. The sheet field specifies which tab we are reading from. In this case, it is sheet 1. The filters section here is important. It only selects rows where the production status column equals per production. This ensures we only process videos that are ready. The return first match option means we'll only get one video idea per workflow run, preventing overload. This LangChain node creates the video script and image prompts using artificial intelligence. The prompt type is set to define below, which means we are providing a custom prompt. The video title and video description are dynamic variables. These values will be coming from our spreadsheet, columns for the idea and caption. We have turned on the require specific output format option, which structures the AI response. In the message section, we have our main prompt that instructs the AI to create 10 scenes with voiceover text and image prompts. Click on this corner to make it full window. Here we can see this prompt. We have specified the role. We're saying you're an expert prompt engineer. Your task is to create sequential voiceover and image prompts for a flowing video. And here we have mentioned the intro, the build-up, and the conclusion. And here we have given the task as return a JSON array of 10 objects in the following format. It will have a voice text and then it will have an image prompt. This is the instruction for generating the voiceover. We are saying 11 to 15 words strictly. And here we have given the description about the image prompt. We are saying it should be at least 700 characters in length. The AI follows the channel, style, and character prompts from our spreadsheet data. The structured output parser ensures our AI response is properly formatted. This parser converts the AI's text response into structured JSON data that subsequent nodes can use. Click on this corner to make it full window. Here we have provided the JSON schema example that shows the expected format with voice text and image prompt fields for each scene. This standardized structure is essential for the video generation API to understand our content. This node provides the AI language model for content generation. OpenRouter gives us access to various AI models, including the DeepSeek chat model we are using. You will need to set up credentials with your OpenRouter API key. If you did not already create the credential, you can refer to the link in the video description. The model field specifies which AI model to use. We are using the DeepSeek free model. We do not have to pay even a dime for using this. This model creates our video scripts and image prompts based on the instructions we provide. Next we have submit render job node. This HTTP request node sends our content to JSON2Video for video creation. We need to sign up with JSON2Video to use their API. I will show you the sign up process. Type in JSON2Video in the Google search bar and select the link that says JSON2Video.com. Once you are on their website, you can click on this get your free API key link. Follow the instructions to get your account set up. You can click on this link to know what the free access plan includes. You can use the JSON2Video API and then up to 600 seconds of video rendering. Then you'll have access to template editor and you can generate movies up to 1 minute long. You will need to purchase a subscription or buy credits once the trial credits expire. Also, videos generated with free access will have a watermark. You can click on this pricing link to see their pricing plans. You have two options. You can buy prepaid credits or you can subscribe. Here are the details for the prepaid plans. Then here are the details for the subscription plans. Here I am logged into my JSON2Video account. Click on this API documentation link to look at their API documentation. Then click on this API reference link. You can navigate to different sections here by clicking previous or next. Here we can find the API endpoints. Here we can see there are two endpoints. One is create a new movie and then other one is check the status of a movie. Click on this next to know more about this endpoint schema. We can see the method being used here is the post and then we need to pass the headers with content type and then the API key for authentication. Here is an example of the curl request. This is the URL that we need to use for creating the movies. Let us switch back to n8n workflow Under the method, we are using post, and this is the same URL to create the movie. The method is set to post since we are submitting data. This URL points to the JSON2Video Movies API endpoint that we have just seen. You need to configure authentication with your JSON2Video API key in the credentials. If we look at the API endpoint documentation, it says we have to specify the X API key in the headers and then the API key for the authentication. If you specify that in this headers parameter, your API key value will be visible in this node. We are doing it in a more secure way by creating this authentication here. In the authentication field, we have selected generic credential type, and in the generic auth type, we have selected header auth. In the header auth field, click on this drop down box and then select create new credential. Under the name field, paste X API key, and in the value field, paste your API key and then click this save button. We have turned on the send body option and we have specified body content type is JSON, and in the specify body field, we have specified again JSON, and here we are giving the JSON format. Click on this corner to make it full window. Here we have given our video template ID and then all the variables we have provided here that are needed for the video creation. Here we have specified the voice model as Azure, and then which voice it should use for the narration, and which image model we are going to use. We are going to use Flux Schnell, which is free, and we have specified that intro text should be picked up from our spreadsheet idea column, and here we have given all the clips with their voice text and the image prompt. You can see it has the numbers from 0 to 9. Each clip references the structured output from our AI generation step. Here we are using free voice model and free image model, which do not consume any extra credits. You can also change them to paid models like 11 Labs for the voice and Flux Pro for the image generation. These models will consume extra credits in addition to the video generation credits. The wait node pauses the execution to give JSON2Video enough time to render the video. Video rendering takes time, especially for high quality content. The amount field is set to 2 and the unit is set to minutes. This gives sufficient time for most videos to complete rendering. You can adjust this based on your video complexity. Longer videos may need more time. The rendering process usually takes somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes. Again, this will depend on the complexity of the video. This HTTP request node checks if our video finished rendering. The method is get. Since we are retrieving status information, let us take a look at API documentation for getting status information. Here is the check status of a movie endpoint documentation. The create movies will generate a project ID which we will be using in this get movies endpoint to check the status of the completion. This is the project ID of the movie rendering job. Here it will return the status and it can have different values. Here we can see the possible status values. It can return pending, running, done or error. And this is the endpoint URL that we need to use. You can also click on this copy to copy this and then paste it into the HTTP node in n8n workflow. The URL here is same JSON2Video API endpoint. The query parameters section includes the project ID from our render job submission, and we are using the same credentials that we have used in the previous movie creation API endpoint. You can click on this to make it full window. This line tells JSON2Video which specific video we are checking on. The response will include the current status of our video. The switch node routes our workflow based on the video rendering status. This creates different paths for different outcomes. Here in the mode field, we have specified rules. The first rule checks if the movie status equals to done. This means successful completion. The second rule checks if the status equals error. The third rule checks for any other status. This covers videos still processing. Each condition has a renamed output for clarity. Here we have turned on the rename output and specified it should be named as running, and here we said it should be named as error, and here we said it should be named as done. Based on the status, the workflow takes the appropriate next steps. If the job is still running, it will loop back to the wait node and check the status again after 2 minutes wait time. It keeps looping this way until the job has done status or error status. When the video is complete, this HTTP request node downloads the finished file. Here we are using the method as get. In the URL field, we have specified this dynamic variable that contains the URL of the video generated. This node receives the video file data that we will upload to YouTube. The YouTube node uploads our finished video to the YouTube platform. In Credential, to connect with field, you will enter your YouTube channel credentials. If you did not already create the credential, you can refer to the link in the video description. In the resource field, we are using video. In the operation field, we have specified upload. In the title field, we have specified this dynamic variable that gets filled with the idea column from the spreadsheet. In the region code, we have specified US, and for category, we have specified film and animation. We have added an option for the privacy status, and it is set to private. This allows you to review the video generated and publish it only if you approve the video. This Google Sheet node marks our video as completed in the spreadsheet. The operation is set to update row. The document and the sheet settings match our original read operation. In mapping columns mode, we have specified map each column manually, and we are matching the column based on the row number. Once we find the matching row, we are going to update the production status to done value and publishing status also to done value. This prevents the same video from being processed again and tracks our progress. If something goes wrong, this Google Sheet node logs the error. The setup is similar to the success update, but only changes the error log field. This helps you troubleshoot issues and maintain your automation system. The row number field ensures we update the correct spreadsheet row. Now that we have configured all the nodes, let us test our automation. Make sure your Google Sheet has at least one row with for production value in production status column. Here, since the first row is already marked as done in both production status and publishing status columns, when we run our workflow, it will pick up the video idea from the second row. That's going to be like the bear, strength in stillness. Click the test workflow button here to run the entire process. We can see now the input topic and prompts section is running. The green check marks show successful completion. It has submitted the job for video generation, and now it is waiting for the job to complete. It checked after 2 minutes. It is still running, so it has gone back to the loop again, and it is waiting for the second time. It's downloading the video now, uploading to YouTube, updating the spreadsheet. It says workflow executed successfully. It should have uploaded the video to my YouTube channel. Let us check my YouTube channel. Here I am in my YouTube channel. Here is the video that just got uploaded. The title is Be Like the Bear, Strength in Stillness. The visibility is set to private. Let us play the video now.
The bear knows stillness is power. Watch as he rests in silent strength. His breath steadies, matching the rhythm of falling snow. Even in rest, he is mighty. The world moves fast, but the bear remains unmoved. His stillness is his wisdom. He does not chase the chaos outside. His power grows in this quiet space. The bear teaches us to embrace pauses. In stillness, we find our true strength. He does not fear the cold. He transforms it into warmth and wisdom. The bear's rest is not weakness. It is a preparation for greatness. He steps into the morning, carrying the calm of the cave with him. The bear's stillness was his armor. Now, it fuels his journey forward. Learn from the bear, rest deeply, rise stronger, and walk with quiet power.
And that's it. Your automated long-form YouTube video generation machine is ready. Here is the bonus tip I mentioned in the beginning of the video. You may remember that we used a template ID. You can see it here in Video Generation API. It is important to understand the template concept if you want to make any modifications to the template. The way you can do is to copy my template to your own template and then make necessary changes to it. I will show you those steps. I provided the template URL in the video description. If you click on that link, it will display my template. Once you open my template in the browser, click on this link and select Save Template As. You will get a message saying template saved successfully, and here you will see your template name. You can click on this OK button, and you can also click here and then change the template name to the name you want. After that, you will have your own copy of the template. The template is completely driven by the JSON script. You can modify few fields here in the template. For example, you can change this title or you can change this voice text. But for certain changes, you may need to access the JSON script directly. You can access the JSON script by clicking here on the template link and then selecting this Edit Templates JSON option. Here is the complete JSON script for the template. You can modify this as per your needs. Once you make the changes, click on this Update JSON option to save your changes. If you want to use your own template, you will need to copy the template ID and update your N8N node with your template ID. You can find the template ID by clicking this Show Template ID option here. Here it is showing you the template ID. You can click on this Copy to Clipboard and then paste it in your N8N workflow. The template follows a certain structure. Here you can see you have this variables section here, and then here you define the scenes, and then here you have the movie elements section. You can click on this variables section. It will show you all the template variables here with their default values. You can also access your templates by clicking the templates option here. Here it will show you all the templates that you own. Here also you can find your template ID that you can copy and use it in your N8N workflow. And if you want to edit this template, click on this 3 dots and then click on this Edit Template Layout. If you need help building automated lead generations, setting up cold email machines for your marketing campaigns, please reach out to me. If you found this video useful, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know in the comment section if there is any specific topic you want to be covered. Bye until next video.